Hello, Carla Cross again. And today I've got some advice for you if you're an agent either looking to go into the business or changing your company. Now, managers, if you're watching this, don't get distressed. I'm not going to give people any advice of changing from your company. But here are three big mistakes that agents make all the time when they're thinking about going to a particular company or changing companies. So I want to guard you from making these mistakes because you will really regret it later. So here's the first one. Asking for the highest commission or getting excited when they talk about all that money you're going to get and the company's not going to get hardly any. And it sounds like a great idea to you, but did you think past this? Is if you're getting most or all of the money, where's the money to run the company, to give you the support, to give you the training, to give you the coaching, to give you the guidance that you need in this very complex and competitive environment? So before you just go for the money, think about why is that so high? And what does it mean about the company? How much support is the company going to give me, or even care if I'm getting all the commission? The other thing is when you're interviewing, I just got to tell you this. Please don't walk into the room, sit down, the first thing you say is, "What's the commission?" When people do that with me, it's basically like I don't even want to talk to them because they don't understand the value of what they could get or not get. That's almost a conversation stopper with me right there. So don't run in, blurt out, "What's the commission?" Or even worse, "Are you going to give me a special deal?" Once I said to an agent who was thinking about going to another company and they were going to give her a really special deal. She was the new agent, really special deal. And they said, "What's that about? What kind of help are you going to get when you need it if they're giving all the money in the office and all that to you? What makes you so darn special?" So she came to my office instead, and she did very, very well. Here's the second one. Accepting the sales pitch at face value. What we don't understand a lot of times when we're interviewing is the person in front of us, the interviewer, is a really great salesperson. That they know what to tell us and what not to tell us. I mean, can you imagine they tell us any of the bad stuff? No, absolutely not. So please don't just accept the sales pitch, especially if they're flattering you. Oh boy, that's the worst. They just want you there and watch out later. So how do you get past that? You ask the next question. And that next question is, show me. Show me the statistics. If you say you got the greatest training program in the world, show it to me. I want to see the outline. I'd like to drop in. So I want you to get past that sales hype and ask to see what's really there. Because in today's world, everybody and their brother's going into the real estate business. They're all starting companies. They all think they got a better idea, and it's basically sales pitches. So watch out. Here's number 3. Kind of like number 2, but it's a little bit different. Believing the income hype. Right now, a lot of companies are telling agents, well, you can make a whole lot of money revenue sharing of some type for this, that, and the other. Now, there are some people that do that, but there is no free lunch. There are criteria to get that revenue sharing, whatever kind of revenue sharing it is. There are certain levels in some companies that you have to maintain and maintain again. There are certain criteria that you can't get to that other people can get to. So again, pull the curtain back, ask the next question. Tell me more about that. What do I have to do to get that? What are the preliminaries or qualifications to get that? Big question is, when does it quit? There are some companies that give you some kind of revenue sharing even after you leave the company. There are lots of companies that don't. That can make a huge difference in your income, especially if you're going to use it for vacations or retirement, anything like that. You want to know that that revenue stream is coming in after you leave the company. So ask all the next questions so that you avoid these 3 challenges that people make when they're interviewing. You can find out a lot more in my new book, which just won an award for one of the best business books of the year, Launching Right in Real Estate. I have 5 great questions for you to ask in the interview, and I give you those tips about how to ask the next question. I even have 77 areas of questions you can ask. Of course, don't worry, managers, nobody's going to ask 77. But managers, I want you to know this also, because we're all competing for agents today. We need to know how to tell the truth attractively and not do these great big sales pitches where everybody wants to get into real estate. And I heard the other day 87% of the agents fail in their first year. Well, no wonder if they get these stories, these sales pitches that just don't ring true. So you can find out more by subscribing to my YouTube account, because I have lots of advice for new agents there, or would-be agents.